I'll lay out a couple of things that I think are going on in operational excellence, and then comment on those, and maybe you can give some different examples. Right now, we're seeing a lot of convergence between what is really not AI, but is robotic process automation, which are those bots that people provision that can mimic a human activity, often in quite great detail, but now being infused with artificial intelligence to bring in new kinds of information. For example, maybe you can use natural language understanding and OCR to take unstructured documents, and then they can tell the bot what to do. So we're seeing a lot of activity here in the RPA space where certain rote predictable tasks are being offloaded from the human labor. This means that the human labor actually has time to do higher order thinking, more valuable things. And also some of those people who were doing these manual tasks are kind of upgrading their jobs and becoming what we could think of as a bot master. You know, they used to do the rote repetitive manual job, so they've been doing it for years. They are the expert in how that business process works, and the bot can only do 60, 70% of it right the first time. So they handle escalations. They are teaching the bot as an SME to make it better. So this is a practical area where we're seeing a lot of success across companies that we work with, is RPA or RPA plus AI that will allow the bot to take advantage of data or act upon data in service of operational effectiveness.
Yeah, so we're seeing very much the same thing. I was just with our RPA team about a week ago in Nashville, and as we were talking, what we realized was that we've automated so many of the repetitive tasks, and now with AI, we can start to leverage decision making to bring automation to higher level decisions. So our work with what we call evolutionary AI allows us to build a model of a business on a limited set of data. You don't need huge data to do it. And then come up with optimal outcomes. So an example might be a store manager. We can look at inventory. We can look at customers coming in the door. We can look at weather, traffic, how many employees showed up this morning. Look at all of that stuff and make real-time decisions that optimize to get the most revenue or lower cost or improve customer sat or multiple goals. Now, a great store manager, the best store manager in your company, might make that decision perfectly with very little information. But all the store managers in general are average. What if you can have an AI system that was making those decisions that was as good as your very best store manager, or maybe even better? Now, every store operates with guidance that says, today, right now, given construction outside and everything else, the best thing for you to do is to move these things to the front, lower prices over here, and let one of your staff go home because you're not going to have enough customers to justify the cost. That kind of trade-off, if it's made all the time by AI systems and informs the regional manager, can now make the store manager better.